Federal investigators say Paddock had devices on also at least 12 of those guns in the room that allowed him to mimic fully automatic weapons. They're called bump fire stocks. They're devices that allow rifles to fire rapidly, and they're completely legal. In an interview you'll see only on CBS This Morning, DeMarco Morgan spoke to the manager of the last gun store Paddock is believed to have visited. DeMarco is outside that store in Mesquite, Nevada, where 80 miles, that's about 80 miles from here in Las Vegas. DeMarco, good morning.
Good morning, Norah. Nevada does not require gun licenses or registration, so here you can own as many firearms as you want. The general manager of Guns and Guitars says he sold Paddock a weapon just days before the massacre.
I was ill. Made me physically ill to think that we had interacted with him and he had committed such a tragedy.
General Manager Christopher Sullivan told us he sold Stephen Paddock a rifle on September 28th, the same day police say Paddock checked into the Mandalay Bay Hotel.
Feel any guilt about what happened?
I don't, no. We do everything right. We can't control what someone does once they leave this store.
Sullivan told us Paddock had been a customer of Guns and Guitars for about a year, and in that time the shop sold him 5 firearms.
Just knowing that this may have been his last stop before heading to Las Vegas, does that make you feel some type of way, sort of responsible?
This morning over coffee, I was having a moment in myself thinking that I may have very well been the last person to shake hands with that man.
Paddock fired into a Las Vegas crowd Sunday night in what sounded like automatic rounds. The ATF says Paddock had 24 guns in his hotel room, and 12 of them had bump fire stocks. The devices are attached to the back of rifles. Bump fire stocks allow squeezed triggers to slide back and forth more quickly, simulating automatic fire.
That these bump stocks are basically a workaround that allow people to take a gun that's perfectly legal and turn them into something equivalent to a machine gun.
UCLA law professor Adam Winkler says if there is gun reform, it could involve regulation of modification devices like bump fire stocks.
I think that's the kind of regulation that the NRA may support. There's a broad consensus, even among gun owners, that people shouldn't have access to automatic fire weapons. Banning these devices is a way of banning automatic fire weapons.
Guns and Guitars tells us it did not sell Paddock any ammunition or bump fire stocks. At another store in North Las Vegas where Paddock purchased weapons says it did all the proper background checks and did not sell him any automatic weapons. Norah?
All right, DeMarco, thank you so much for your reporting.